I think that it really hasn't changed from the very beginning. Meaning, when we got together and discussed this idea of what EFP should be, what it could be, how it could help, it was always about synergies. It was about how can we find through the common interest that all of our organizations, and I think at the beginning it was like 6 or something, 7, how can we cooperate and sort of through the strength of the others profit from each other in our work and what we do. And this very much is still the case, even though now, of course, as you know, we're 34 members, and it has, of course, it has increasingly been more and more powerful in a way, also through the members, through the different ideas that come on, are being put on the table. And so that is the key, and it always was, and I guess it always will be. Yes, the film world has become very global, much more than 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So it is a huge challenge for all of us, and a network, again, that is able to create this kind of power and be attractive through its members, through the films that are represented through the members, is something that really helps. And of course, we're not talking so much about inside Europe, because inside of Europe, yes, everybody knows who we are and what we represent. But like for outside of Europe, it is very, very important, I believe, that we have this European level. And then it's nice to have a European film promotion, which sort of, again, I think it took a while for us to, in a way, establish that trademark. But as always, it takes time, but once it is there, it does help. And by now we can really, with this label, go places, whether that is Asia, like here in Busan, or whether that is South America, or that is the US, or whatever place, we can, yes, we can be present and have a presence within that framework. I'm a hopeless optimist, so therefore I would say it's the world. There's not one market that is the only one that we focus on. But again, as I said earlier, it so depends on the film. Not all films will, let's say, open in or get a theatrical release in Germany, even though we speak the same language, or in Switzerland. But I mean, for us, it is, for example, France is very important, and we have a number of films being released there. But we also have films in Argentina, or in the US, or in Korea. So I mean, I really think it's, all these thoughts about which markets are important, they are important. There's a chance to be distributed, and it's really, it's the world. You have to look at it and try to be positive and optimistic. And it will not work for all films, but for some it does. The film world, really, or the festival world, and one should never forget that festivals, of course, are a very important part of the market. Festivals are not just like festivals. There is a huge impact that festivals have influencing the market, just like festivals, or just like the market influences festivals too. So if you look at that world map, there's thousands of festivals. Of these thousands, there's maybe 30 that really make a difference for a film. And of those 30 again, there's a clear front runner, and that of course is Cannes. There's Cannes, which is the most important, the most prestigious, the one that really, really makes a difference. And then there's others, of course. There's Berlin, which is very big. There's Toronto. There's festivals like that. And yes, there's something like Busan, which is one of the key events in Asia. So I think it's looking at, again, how to promote and what platforms to choose depends very much on the film. So I think we pay a lot of attention exactly to figuring out where a film could be, where it should start, what the ideal situation for a film could be in order to have people, to have professionals see the potential, discover new artists and help it travel and get, and that again is of course the objective, is to get these films into distribution, make it seen by as many people as possible. We're many different things. Of course, we're a promotion agency, like all the other members in EFP. We, again, within that network, we share those common tasks in promoting our cinematography and our production, our new films. But each of these companies, in a way, then do things a little different. And I would say, what's our role? We're many things. Yes, we are a service organization by handling and placing films, but we're also on let's say, of course, we're lobbyists in a way. We are consultants. We work very closely with the right holders, the producers, the directors. We're strategists, so we're designing and doing that, of course, with these people, figuring out what the best springboard for a film could be, and again, how to get it in that international market. Yes, it's a lot of traveling. That's part of our jobs. For me, after Busan, it will be, actually there's the Biennale in Vienna, which is our biggest festival and a pretty attractive one, I would say. Then I should be going to Thessaloniki in Greece. I should be going to, I will be going to CPH Docks in Copenhagen. There's Rome that I will have to be at. So those are mostly European events coming up in the next weeks, and then I will be in Dubai. Yeah, those will be the next stops.